you start a company and you've created a brand, there are three important rules you want to follow. First, you want to pick a brand that you can own. Now that seems pretty obvious, but when I say own, I mean that it is really a brand. If you choose a descriptor or a generic, it's not a brand, it will never create brand equity, and you don't own it. The second rule is that you actually do own it. We did a survey of small companies and found that 65% of them do not even own their company name, and they don't know it. And they're thinking, well, what's the problem? I haven't had any problems yet. But when you sell your company, there will be a due diligence process, and then it will be discovered 10, 20, 30 years later. And how do you fix it then? And the last part of brand equity, building brand equity, is don't quit. It takes a long time to build brand equity. And if it's like pushing a boxcar on a rail, it doesn't look like it's moving. But once it gets moving, it's pretty hard to stop. And if you look at the valuations of many of the companies that have been sold most recently, they're phenomenally valuable, but they have no hard assets at all. It's all intellectual property, and almost always it's brand value.